Alright, we're back. I listened to the recording of my first video, and I'm pretty sure the game audio was a little bit too quiet, mostly during the voice acted sections. It seemed a bit quiet. But yeah, we just finished Dark Hollow. Dark Hollow used to scare me as a kid. God, I remember I used to start a lot of games, Spyro. Started a lot of new games, but I rarely finished them. And Dark Hollow was usually a level I saved for last. Oh, and this one. So each homeworld actually has like a boss level that you fight, and I mean all the worlds are themed, but they're structured a little bit differently. Um, they're all they're all like a little bit more linear, except for like one or two of them. And then you reach the boss, and then there's an interesting. Oh, and this guy takes two hits. Um, there's a boss, and there's always like multiple sections to the boss, and you have to usually hit him. It would make sense if you hit him 3 times, I guess, right? It's like the magic number. Missed. Get wrecked. Also get wrecked. Gosh, I remember how scary this level was. It's a little bit scary now, honestly. These freaks. I don't think you can ram them. No. Well, can't really tell, honestly. Can you? No, you can't. Oh crap. Wait, how did he... Thank you, game? That was very generous. Now that was slightly less generous. I see. You know, balance in all things. Oh my goodness. Oh, and the music. I don't know how well you can hear it, but the music in Spyro is really unique, and the music in the boss levels are always just like next level. They're really epic and dramatic. Love it. I'm kind of tryharding right now because this is difficult. I don't want to die. I gotta show off for my YouTubes. And then there's this little secret passageway that is really, not only is it super easy to fall off, I think there's like this jerk, oh my god. What a dick move, game. Yeah, they do not pull any punches on the boss levels. And you're dead. These chests are normal. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I'm so nervous about this level. Really excited to be playing this game though. Oops. It's been so long since I played this game.
Nasty Nork has put one of his most devious henchmen in charge of the artisan world.
Bring him on. I think I smell a barbecue.
Be careful, Spyro. This boss has many tricks up his sleeve.
Oh my gosh, like if it wasn't epic enough, now you have a dragon who's like telling you like this is like the right-hand man of the ultimate boss guy, and now you have to fight him. Oh my goodness. And there's like the home thing right there. And what in the world was that we just saw, huh? Kind of sounds like a sheep, and it looked like a sheep for a minute in there. Oh, dang. Couldn't do the tricky trick again. And it's a sheep. I don't think it's really hard to get hit by this boss, honestly. But these dogs are the hardest part. And I think this sheep can actually still attack you. Yeah. Oops. 15. Well, and without sparks, you have to physically run into the jumps. And this should be. Wait, what's going to be in this? What? Oh, there's got to be a one somewhere that I missed. That one gem. Oh no. Oh, this always happens though. This is a very common occurrence. All right. Well, controller. What just happened? That was weird. All right. So what do I want to talk about next? I guess I could talk about like the Spyro series as a whole. So it's not gameplay focused, right? Kind of is. Whatever. Not important. So Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage, Spyro 3 Year of the Dragon. Then it gets a little bit fuzzy after that. I think there's Year of the Dragonfly, and then there's definitely there it is. That's annoying. Right at the start of the level. Then there was A Hero's Tale. I played that. What other games? Oh, I played what was the name of that? That was an interesting jump I just did, by the way. The name of that one. It's on GameCube, and it was more like, what was that? Legend or something? I don't even know. Legend of the Dragon. I'm not sure. It was more like you had like attacks. Like it was like a fighting game, like an adventure action game. You had combos and stuff, and you had different your breaths. I think we just 100% of this world. Sweet. You had different flavors of breaths. Like you had ice breath, and you can upgrade stuff. Very, very huge departure from this gameplay. Didn't think you could do it. Well, thanks for your confidence, Marco. You may travel to the Peacekeeper's world if you like. Yes. Dude, we are flying through this game. And I stuck with the series up until the GameCube version, and I think I would have stuck with it even longer. I think I think 2 Game Boy Advance Spyro games too. They sucked because it was different
Welcome to
perspectives.
Peacekeeper, Spyro. Look how our treasure has been turned against us and stolen. Recover our treasure, Spyro.
Collect treasure. Got it.
Yeah, so dragons like their treasure, which I mean that's very characteristic of dragons, but makes sense. It die. Okay. Yeah, I was a hardcore fan of this series. But now, like, the crazy thing is, Spyro is still alive. Like, the Spyro franchise, in a sense at least, is still around. Now it's changed to... I'm never going to remember that. But now there's a whole load of side characters, and the gameplay is largely nothing like... I mean, I can't really say for certain. This guy's mooning us. This guy's also mooning us. I haven't played those games, I'm gonna be honest, but I am 95% sure the gameplay is very different from this. There's what other games are like Spyro? 3D adventure collect-a-thon. I don't know. The genre's still out there, but obviously because of nostalgia and the fact that I still think this is a genuinely good example of the genre, Spyro is definitely my favorite.
Hi, Spyro. Sparks the Dragonfly has been doing a good job protecting you. Make sure to keep him strong by feeding him lots of butterflies.
I will, buddy. Promise. I think we have to shoot this thing to get it open. Oh my goodness, how many videos am I going to do today? Like, I'm so tired because, let's see. It's Thursday. It's the end of the week. Like, I don't have any classes. Oh, I'm a college student, by the way. I don't have any classes Friday, Saturday, excuse me, or Sunday. So this is the end of the week for me, and it's always kind of, it's not crunch time, I would say, but it's just like you're desperate to get to the end of the week. I mean, regardless of how much work or how difficult your schedule actually is, the end of the week is always like a breath of fresh air, because you've just been like, you've been skipping hours of sleep, you've been like, you do all your homework and then you're like, oh, I want to stay up like another hour or two and just watch YouTube videos or play a game, and you've been doing that, and Thursday, the end of the week comes around, and oh my goodness, like, I would say that arguably the end of the week is worse than the start of the week. If it would be, if not for the fact that you have the motivation the whole way, that it is the end of the week, and well, you just didn't really want to run away from me, did you? You're right at the end of the week, and it just like, if you can just get through your day, then your reward is the weekend, and that's the whole motivation through it.
Well done, Spyro. Keep up the good work, and I know you'll fulfill your destiny.
Destiny? I just want to kick some...
Just toast those enemies and collect the treasure.
It's really quite dumb, honestly, but I love it. So yeah, Thursdays for me would be as bad. Oops, well, we're going around the long way. Would be as bad, if not worse, than Mondays, if it weren't for the fact that like the weekend is right around the corner. Mondays are like a Thursday without the promise of the weekend, though. So I think for that reason, Mondays will always remain the worst day of the week. Yeah, because the same thing applies. Like, you'll stay up late the whole weekend. Do I have a key? Yes, I do. You'll stay up late the whole weekend, and then Monday comes around, and you better hope to God that you don't have like an early schedule on Mondays, because then you'll have to wake up. You like go to bed at 2 a.m. and wake up with 6 hours of sleep, which for some people is enough. For me personally, not happening. I need, yeah, so I need like 12 hours of sleep, honestly, which is literally, no one believes me when I say this. But I've always kind of just needed, where did it land? Oh, where I guess done. I've always needed 12 hours of sleep. And because people freak out about it so much, it has been a little bit concerning for my life. The fact that just like my default sleep time is 12 hours. And if I don't sleep for at least 10, then I never feel like completely rested. And some people, I guess, just, I mean, it's kind of the expectation that in life you're very rarely fully rested. But yeah, always for me it's been 12 hours. And so yeah, for some people you'll do okay if you stay up late and get 6 hours of sleep, but man, that is just not okay for me. Oh, and the worst thing is when, like, you can be so tired that your alarm loses its effectiveness. That's freaky. What do you have to say, Conan?
Thank you for releasing me.
Yeah, sometimes the developers kind of have this, they have this cop-out dragon, and same voice each time, but the bodies can be different. Very strange. So what was I talking about? Sleep is important. Oh yeah, so sometimes you can go to bed and be so tired when you wake up, or well, be so tired when your alarm goes off that you probably wake up for like a second, but then you're so tired you just immediately go back to sleep without like even activating your memory so that you have like a fair chance to like think for a second, be like, do I actually want to wake up? What time is it? How how much leeway do I have? Like how long before class, you know? Sometimes you'll, because I always set like 3 alarms on my phone, and the first one out, and the first alarm is like an hour from the last alarm. And so I have often, on Mondays especially, just slept through my first and sometimes second alarms, and then and then of course when you realize, like, you wake up and you put the alarm on snooze, and then you look at it and it's like, whoa, and it really sucks too, because you have no buffer anymore. You can't be like, oh yeah, I think I'll like snooze it for 5 times, just like very slowly wake up, and there's like this jolt, like, whoa, I have no buffer, I have to wake up right now. Not a fun way to wake up. But hey, you do it to yourself. Like right now, it's 10:30, and I could totally take advantage of the fact that I don't have much homework and have free time, and I could just like go to sleep early. But no. Well, I've been dying to start out this series. So, do I have a key? No, I don't. I love the minimal UI of this game too. Really, really good. So yeah, sleeping has always been, I think for everyone, honestly, sleeping is not, it's never like a perfect balance in their life. And it sucks, because sleep is very important. But I have like this rule where on the weekends, or at least even if I'm like super busy, I will have at least one day in the weekend where I don't set an alarm, and so I can like allow my body to decide that it will use this day to fully recharge. Like, here you go, sleep all you want, like, but this is the only day you get.
Dry Canyon rewards good gliders. You are a good glider, eh, Spyro?
I was born to glide.
Always love it. So sleeping is iffy. This is not a tough glide. I think there is a tougher glide in this level. Yeah, I think it comes up here pretty quick. But I don't have a lot of problems with like, oh crap, with life stuff and school. I don't have some problems that other people do have. So I'll take the trouble sleeping. I'll take that because I've always gotten really good grades, and classes are like no problem. Take 4 classes, and I typically don't have any difficulties getting A's. Oh, sweet. Yes, that's always a tricky one. It's easy to forget like how that one works.
Incredible glide, Spyro. I thought I'd be stuck here forever with those ugly vultures standing on my head. Those birds might look tough, but they're pretty tasty. Plain broiled, with a pinch of salt.
Oh crap, what am I doing? This recording has gone on too long. I'll see you next time.